Hey, I do want to mention that there is an independent Republican candidate named Evan McMullin, who is a former CIA official, opposes Donald Trump, and is running for president. Recently worked on policy developments with the House Republican Conference. Yes, he has already missed the ballot access deadlines in dozens of states, but he is a Mormon and he could actually make an impact in Utah. And we've already talked about Utah being one of libertarian Gary Johnson's strongest states. Currently, it's Trump 37, Clinton 25, Johnson 16 in Utah. This is the best state that Gary Johnson has in terms of his Libertarian Party candidacy. If we add McMullin to the Utah ballot, it could take some from Trump, it could take some from Johnson, and importantly, 14% of Utah voters are currently saying other. They've not yet picked a candidate. If a lot of those individuals, Utah, of course, the most Mormon state in the country, could have a strong rallying effect behind the Mormon candidate McMullin, that could actually give Utah to Hillary Clinton. And when you think about it, the Gary Johnson support in Utah by Mormons doesn't make that much sense. Gary Johnson is pro-choice. And a lot of the people, Republicans in Utah that are supporting Johnson are doing it because of their strong dislike of Trump. But given the option of an anti-abortion candidate like McMullin, they could very quickly move away from Gary Johnson. And, you know, we know that mathematically Utah by itself is very unlikely to swing this election. But Trump advisors have been very clear that Trump needs, at minimum, all the states Romney won. And that, of course, wouldn't get him a victory. And then he needs to pick up something else. If he loses any Romney states, it is very unlikely that he's going to have a good November 8th.
Yeah, this is makes Utah a bit more interesting than usual to look at.
Right.
And do you like this guy in general? I mean, of course, you'd pick him over Trump. But.
Yeah, not really. I mean, you know, he's just some guy. I don't think he's particularly qualified. I think that this is sort of a last-ditch effort. And as I mentioned, he can't even get on the ballot in many, many states. It's mostly a non-starter, but it would be sort of poetic in some way if he ends up taking what is often one of the most red voting states and actually helping Hillary Clinton win that state. It would be incredible.
Yeah, and it would be basically the Nader effect, just on one state. I'm sure the Hillary campaign is thrilled about this.
My prediction is we're not going to talk very much more about Mr. McMullin, but at least we've gotten it on the record, Lewis, that he does exist, and in Utah, he might be able to make a difference. If he makes more news, we will absolutely tell you.